Hello everybody, Raptor King of the West here, and today I am standing next to a bunch of water in Minecraft Dinosaurs. And I do draw attention to the water because, yeah. Oh, what button did I just hit? Wrong one. Not the right one. Our culture vat failed. It absolutely just failed on us, which is very unfortunate. Didn't get a Phailosaurus out of it, which is unfortunate as well. No, we got this guy though. Zombie horse. You're an interesting feature. Are you rideable? Do I have a saddle? I was doing prep. I was gonna get the blocks for the enclosure today because we're doing Dilophosaurus, and I want to go for like a lot of greens, make it feel sort of like you're looking into a swamp, because that is the habitat of a Dilophosaurus. Do I have... I have lead, so I'm gonna grab a lead no matter what here. Fence post isn't a bad idea. Do I have... Please tell me I have... I do not have a saddle. Really? Okay. Oh, while I'm here, I'm gonna need 2 more iron. Where do I hold all my glass? In the furnace, probably, if I'm being realistic. I'm gonna need a tar drop. This is gonna need to be filled with water. Yep, this is where all my glass is. I only need 4. Put the others up in the mess of storage. Sure, I'll find those one day. Okay. Let's clean up this mess. Let's clean up this mess. And let's do this. Where is it? Hello, you're coming with me. Because I think you're pretty awesome. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you yet. I think I need a saddle to just ride. I don't, because, I think they work kind of like skeleton horses, where you don't tame them so much as you just slap a saddle on it and ride it, or, wait, no. Zombie horses don't work like that. Where's my other bucket? Did I accidentally throw it into storage? That would be unfortunate. Please don't tell me. I mean, I don't know if I threw it in there, but there's another bucket in there. I don't know if that one is old or new, though. Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay. There we go. Need milk. Where did I see the cow earlier? That's our sheep. Cow, hello. Alright, chaotic start to the episode. Yeah, so I'm going back on my promise. I said I was not going to do carnivores until I had the chicken farm all set up and, like, we had started the lab and stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I am running out of things that I can do, like, not 12 episode long enclosure builds for. So, we're doing this. We're going back to the carnivores. We're just gonna do the ones that, well, all of them eat meat. So, we're gonna need the farm at some point still. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... Yes! I knew I had one! Yeah, we're gonna do the enclosures for just everything now. Are you even... No, you're just straight up not rideable. Hopefully you're rideable when they put you in properly. Oh, did not mean to do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. You're probably gonna get an enclosure in the lab, though, if I'm being perfectly honest. Just because that's probably the best use for you that I can think of. Alright. Calamity. Using a lot of calamity wood lately. Yeah, we'll take that out. Turn that into... There we go. Alright. I don't think I actually need, like, too much more than what I have. I just want some extra because I've been underestimating how much I need a lot lately. And with the Ankylosaurus enclosure, more calamity would never hurt. Calamities. Sorry, it doesn't flow very well, the calamities. Why is it got the S in there? That's my thing. Yeah, just grab everything while the recording and game lags out. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, no, that is a lot of wood. So my idea is I want the enclosure to feel like you are looking into an actual swamp that's, like, dense and thick and all that sort of stuff. This might be a situation, if I'm being honest. Oh, which means I should have kept some of those as logs. Where I do some custom trees. Ooh, fancy. I don't think I'm any good at custom trees, but I sort of hope I prove myself wrong. I think I want to prove myself wrong on this one, so we're gonna build the enclosure out a bit. I don't know where we're gonna put it yet. That's a bridge that I haven't crossed. But I don't know, I think some custom trees could look really, really nice. They can always look nice. I think this is a good enclosure for it. I can place some leaves to look like vines, all that sort of stuff. I don't know what type of leaf I'll use yet. Do I have... acacia leaf might not be bad. Well, let's look at some tree leaves. No. Maybe. Maybe. And, that's all the trees that we got here. Both of these guys are looking, big and strong. And how is our unnamed T-Rex doing? All of these guys are unnamed, actually. The ones I've been looking at, that's sad. I gotta get to naming everything quicker. You are getting tall. I don't think you're the tallest you will be. And a height of over 3 meters. Yeah, you're not quite there yet. Unless you're just a smaller Oh, wait, hold on. If it's going to the head, you are as tall as you're gonna get. I feel like you're gonna get taller. I feel like it's probably measuring to the hip. But I don't know. Alright. Of course it's turning to night. Why wouldn't it be? There are items over here. Are those items my fault? Probably. We got our Dinosaurs here, also unnamed. If you guys want to suggest a name for anything, please drop down your suggestion in the comments below. Because so many things need names. So many things. There are 2 Dinosaurs. There's the other one. Yeah. Everything needs to be named eventually. And if I'm doing it myself, then it goes very, very slowly. We just named the Aquila Lambda, so that's how slow this goes. Alright, could go... because it doesn't need to be super big of an enclosure. Could go right here. That's not a terrible spot. I think until even if I fill in the ravine, this area sorta not going to get used for a while because I want to do a big water enclosure there. We could push to the other side of the river for this one, but I feel like over here might not be bad. We're going to throw a torch down here so that I can identify it. And then we're going to sleep. We got a Dilophosaurus egg. Lovely. I know they changed the models for the Dilophosaurus, and I think that the new models look very, very good. I do. I think the new models for most things in this mod look very, very good, admittedly. But these ones especially, I think, are quite lovely. Alright. What am I'm not looking for anything. What am I doing? Let's go build this enclosure. No, I think I'm gonna use fences instead of glass, so that it's sort of like you're peeking through vines. Because, Dilophosaurus doesn't spit tar. I don't need to put glass in there to be like, I gotta protect my guests from harming themselves, which I'm gonna be honest, we've already failed so many safety things at this point. The Protoceratops enclosure, you can just jump into. Oh, I didn't even think about this. The Pachycephalosaurus enclosure is actually particularly egregious. Because, well, yeah, that's not great. Maybe you are fully grown. I don't even... This is... Why am I looking in here? This isn't gonna say... Ah! Hey! I was talking about this in that episode, the Dracorex and Sticky Moloch being the, These species may actually represent growth stages instead of separate, taxa. Yeah, I was talking about that! I guess it makes sense that they would put it in the book if they made the mod that way. That does make sense. Our single Dimorphodon, the only one to survive whatever happened in here. That got bug fixed pretty heavily, all the problems that we were having with the flyers before. We're still having major problems with them. Oh. What did I hit? Ah, lovely. Okay. No, we're still having some problems with them, mostly that I don't feed this one, and that I've never seen it stop flying. That is supposed to be a bug, that they don't stop flying, and I just have not seen him stop flying. Same with, the Quetzalcoatlus sleeping in the water was also a bug that was not supposed to happen, obviously. Alright. I've wasted enough time, I think. Let's make this enclosure. Now let's make this enclosure. Ah, you're not gonna glitch in? That's so unfortunate for me. We're gonna break a lot of grass. We're gonna destroy our ears. We're gonna worry about how OBS is running, and we're gonna ignore it, because everything seems to be fine. Alright, I've destroyed a bunch of grass. There's a wandering trader over here. Hopefully he does not come by to cause me any problems. And we're gonna make this weirdly shaped, because I think that that's more fun. Oh, alright. I have fallen. That's fine, though. I didn't need to be standing properly, safely on solid ground. Alright. I think that... Hey! Laps is getting a lot bigger! think that's like double the last time we checked on them. Come on. Nope. Okay, you're gonna walk away. Oh well. Alright. Let's make this. Let's make a crafting table. Hopefully. What? What gave me that achievement? There's not anything for a crafting table, right? No, okay. And it's... Did I not have that? Oh, that weird thing that happened with the achievements is still messing with me. Alright. I kinda want the bottom to be bigger, and then we'll go in as we go up. I think that would be fun. And I might be wrong. I don't really know what my plan is for this enclosure, if I'm being realistic about this. I do not know what I'm going for. But I want it... I don't... No words in the English dictionary can describe how I want this to feel, and I'm not good enough at any other language to articulate what I am saying. So, we're gonna struggle with English here, and we're just gonna see if I can get what I want across, because, yeah, I want it to feel like you're looking into this overgrowth sort of situation. Alright, and I have no idea why making this slightly circular will achieve that. I'm also a little bit concerned that I'm building this out of blocks that are, like, too much the same sort of color. But maybe that won't be a problem? I don't know. If it is, I can change it later, you know, at about the same time that I remember to work on the lab and all the others. So, you know, I'll just do it all at once. I'll do it all at once, and everything will be fine. Alright, let's go up one more layer here. And then we'll bring it in a little bit. I don't want it to look like an egg. I just want it to look secure. Terrible description. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, honestly. Okay. Okay. Let's make this look good now. Yeah, that one I guess is gonna go there, and then you're gonna go in there, and we're just gonna keep going like that. I don't... Wait, this might create an actual good effect. I might be onto something, and I don't even realize it. Oh, that would be lovely if I had actually built successfully on accident. That would be great. Because this... Oh, okay. There it goes. Alright. Outside here, this looks... not bad, actually. I'm okay with that. I think maybe we put stairs in, but I'm not sure about that yet. This is a... Oh, you know what? It's not that small of an enclosure. I feel bad for some of the earlier ones. Those are very small compared to what we've been doing now. Okay. Hopefully I don't turn this into a habit. I don't want to be making a bunch of crafting tables every time I go somewhere. If I break this out like this, and then we put in all sticks. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. There's more. There's more. Don't know why I did it that way. There we go. Alright. If I do this, this will be a little bit samey in terms of color. But I am okay with that, actually. I think that that looks not terrible. I do think we have a small problem of it looking a little bit flat color-wise. But I actually kind of wonder if the inside, I can make up for it in the inside. Where else can I put these sort of weird windows? And throw one right about here. It can turn late, and I don't want to deal with monsters, so we're probably going to head to bed in a second here, right about now, in fact. Throw the fern spores in there. Alright. I think that my idea is not terrible, actually, which is awesome. I'm very happy to hear that. I don't know what wood I'm going to use for the trees. Log. Cordiates, maybe? I would go with Temskia, but Temskia is terrible to farm. We might do Temskia still, though. I'm not sure. Let's get the outside of the enclosure done, and then I'll start worrying about the inside, because I'm also going to have to get the leaves and all that jazz. Lucky me, I have shears, but still. We'll probably go with... the cordiate leaves did look good, though. We might go with the cordiates, even though they're going to be terrible to farm. But the oak would be so much easier, but it doesn't have that sort of flow that I want. Oh, I cannot wait till we can update to 1.20.1. Mostly because I want the mangrove wood. Also, having pink wood is going to be nice from the cherry. The cherry wood will be really nice for enclosures and all that sort of stuff. I don't think we have many dinosaurs in this mod that were native to Japan, although I'm not 100% sure. I'm not fully up to date on all the dinosaurs that appear in different formations, because, you know, I have other things to do with my time. I do try and learn them, and I will know them a lot better in the future, but right now I am busy. Here we need one. I think most of these walls are just unfortunately a bit too small to like have. We could put one. Not quite, no. I think it's still fine, though. Grab that. Grab that. And then, where do we want the door? We want the door. That's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. We want the door right here. Alright. Door. Which is also going to be the same color. This is very monochromatic. I'm sorry. Alright. So we can walk in. That doesn't seem overly unsafe. We're going to break that out there, because that will make it feel like it's closing in, and it's a very overgrown area. I feel like that's kind of what that looks like. Alright. I need logs. Gotta take the crafting table with me. I need logs, and I need leaves. Temskia sap, petrified. Where is our not petrified Temskia saplings? There they are. We have one. Hopefully we change that. Temskia is painful every time I've used it so far. Except for, I think it wasn't too bad for the aviary. I grabbed the bone meal already. What am I doing? Alright. There we go. Is it raining? Hate it when it rains. Why does it gotta rain? Grab a stack of bones. Turn these into bone meal. Alright. Let's, farm some Temskia in the rain, I guess. Okay, didn't grow that tall. Have to break it all manually. Do I? No, it doesn't give me the leaves. That got me three. At least it's 3. Ah, that was a terrible idea. I'm so sorry. 2 saplings. Okay, let's keep them far apart from each other, apparently. I wish the tree chopping mod recognized this as a tree, but I understand why it doesn't. These are very weird looking trees, and we keep collecting the Temskia tops, which I don't even think are compostable. I like the Temskia trees. I really do. I think they could maybe use a little bit of polish. I think it's fine that we do collect the Temskia tops. I think maybe, though, they should be compostable. I'm gonna need like a stack of these. Just gonna keep doing this. So much Temskia. Oh, did not need to grow all that. That is unnecessary. I don't even know what to say while I'm doing this, really. This is... it's gotta happen. This is probably gonna be equally fun when I'm gathering all the leaves, which I think I'll probably just go with oak. The cordiate leaves are gonna be a nightmare to collect. Did I only get 2 saplings? We're down again? This is terrible. And they don't grow very tall most of the time. When they do grow tall, it's like, hey, you get 6. Yeah, at least we're getting somewhere. Oh, no, you're gonna go there. I do not mean to bone meal the ground, ever. I wish there was a way to avoid that, but I don't know how that would work logistically, so... Don't tell me I only got 1 sapling from all of that. That is insanity. Okay. Really? Okay. Can I throw these in? I can't throw these in the analyzer, because that's not how this works. Oh my goodness, I cannot... Temskia! Why are you like this? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll ignore it. I need to collect leaves anyway, which we're just gonna use oak. Can't sleep, still gotta deal with the rain. How nice. Alright. At least this should be... Of course it's that tree. Of course it's that tree! I don't want that tree. There, this is better. This isn't quite as terrible as the Temskia never giving me my wood, or not the wood, the saplings. Never gives me the saplings. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's how it's intended to work. If that's how it's intended to work, that is understandable but still a little bit painful. If it is a bug, please fix it. That would be awesome. Thanks. I know they fixed a bug recently where the game would crash sometimes if the Spinosaurus walked underwater. We don't have a Spinosaurus in this world yet, so we haven't had to deal with that one. But that sounds like a terrifying bug to have to figure out how to fix, because you have to figure out what's causing that first, and that's just... What in the code could possibly be causing that wouldn't happen with one of the other animations? If I plant another, hopefully it takes... Nope. Did not take 8 bone meal. That's fine. My shears broke, so that'll allow me to collect the rest, and then chop down the tree. Alright. Hopefully that's enough leaves. I'm gonna throw everything I don't think we'll need in storage. Then we'll build some custom trees. These will not be, like, B-dubs level trees. I am on no planet that skilled at this game. But we're gonna try. We are going to try, and that is what matters. Alright. That hurts. That hurts as well. Should really stop doing that. That hurts even more. And we're almost there. Lovely. Still gotta finish that. I will do it, I promise. Just not today. Probably not tomorrow either, or like, for a week. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright. I didn't make another pair of shears. That seems like an oversight. Yeah, that seems like a really bad idea. Okay. Well, where do I want trees? I think we want a tree here, 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 and here. This tree is gonna... Are these... These are directional. That's what I thought. That... And then... What am I doing? What am I doing? Ah, no, no, okay. I want this tree leaning. I want this tree leaning. I don't have any real scaffolding, which was not a great idea. And I fell. Lovely. I should make actual scaffolding blocks. They get a lot of hate most of the time, and then I have to do, and then you do something. Okay. This shouldn't be parkour. I should be able to make a 1-block jump. Oh, I am so terrible at this game. And then we'll go here. That one was my own fault, but I'm still not happy about it. All of them have been my own fault. This is why I need to do more parkour. I need to get better at this. And there. So that is going to be... How do these look stripped? Not really different, but I think maybe... I'm not sure. How does the planks for Temskia look? They look sort of similar to the stripped, actually, which might be useful information. Okay. So that tree's leaning that way. I do not have enough leaves, I think. I maybe have enough logs. Definitely don't have enough leaves, though. Okay. How do I like that? These trees look so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh. Trees are tough. Or I'm just bad at this. I don't know what. I don't know what the problem is, but it's one of those two. At least, how does it look from outside? I don't have leaves on yet, so I can cover up how bad this is. It's something. It is something. I don't have enough logs, I think. I might have to remove one of the trees. This tree's gonna look a little bit unsteady. Or, wait, hold on. If that one comes from down there, and then that should go... Hold on. We're gonna go up there, and up there. Then does that... No, that still looks pretty bad, actually. Yeah. This was a mistake. Oh, dear. Oh. I'm committed now. Like, I am gonna build all these trees, but... Oh, I am not proud of it. Okay. Let's do the bottom a bit like that. And then maybe this one we're gonna... go up in 2 places, maybe? If I'm not too crazy. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Okay. See, this one I was about to say I feel a little bit better about, but I I should not feel a little bit better about it. Is it better if I do that? And that? Maybe? I don't even know. How do I make my trees look good? If I remove that, is it better or worse? I think it's better? I don't even know. Oh, my goodness. This is... I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. Oh, I'm gonna make custom trees for this enclosure. It'll be great. And then I build this mess of... I don't even know. Yeah, I mean... They all seem to go that way, which I did not intend to happen, but that's just what happens. Okay, the leaves will fix it. The leaves will fix it. When you're painting leaves and painting trees, this I know more about than building them. You want it to be so... You want it to look like a... How am I going to describe this? A bird can fly through any point of a tree. And that's important to remember when you are painting a tree. You don't want it to be too densely packed. The leaves, and branches, you don't want them to be too densely packed that a bird could not fly through them. Unless, of course, that is part of the style that you're going for, which is a whole separate thing. Style is very fun, and everyone has their own. Mine, I tend to make leaves a bit denser, personally. I just think, at least in some paintings, it adds more. But I don't know. So we're going to keep in mind that a bird can fly through any part of a tree while we're building the leaves. That works out a little bit strangely in Minecraft, admittedly, because these are full meters. But, you know, we will do our best, and yeah. I mean, we don't need more Temsteel wood, so... That's just so that I have a new sapling. I'm not waiting on that for anything. Yep, here we go. I can throw all of that in, storage, actually. Mud would also be nice. I do wish we had mud, and by wish, I kinda miss it, because I'm used to having mud, and mud was such a good addition to the game. That has revolutionized building single-handedly. Mostly natural environments, because you can make them look lush and sorta dilapidated at the same time. You can do so much. Plus, all the packed muds are really good, both for natural environments, but also just building in general. Great addition to the game. Very excited to get that back when when the update is stable. I think the update's currently in a beta version, so hopefully that's ready soon. Not 100% sure, though. Just gonna keep destroying leaves. Oh, okay. There they all go. I should... There... Oh, okay. We're crouching now. I'm kind of curious, if I leave a single leaf on this tree, or 2 leaves apparently... No, I can't just... Oh, well that might be why. There we go. Nope. Alright. One more. There we go. Probably don't even have enough shears to get this whole tree. Yep, nope, I do not. Alright. How many leaves do I have now? Is that going to be enough? I don't think so. But, hopefully it is. Nope, that's still going. Honestly, there's a small part of me that hopes the cultivat fails, because then we get the mutant tree. Which just looks so much fun. I have never seen one of them, like, grown. Because I don't know, it hasn't happened yet, but I've managed to get one of those saplings. But the wood looks fun. I don't know where I would use that wood, but it looks fun. Maybe a build in the nether that would fit in really well actually. Yeah. Yeah, nether build would work good for the mutant. It's got all the colors. It's got the reds, the blues, the pinks, which for some reason is the color palette of the nether. We went from reds and oranges to reds and blues and pinks. With that pink actually being a stronger thing than the red, despite red being a very common color in the nether. How are our gallimimuses doing? They're getting taller very quickly, actually. Alright. Let's fix our trees. I'm so ashamed already. These are going to become our scaffolding blocks. I should have watched a video on this before. Alright, if I go up here, let's get some around every actual branch here. I think especially I want to make sure that the top of each one has some, because oh yeah, this is gonna look very bad. I guarantee it, but I've come too far. Alright, we're gonna put 2 there, but I'm going to apparently shift off of a log. We're gonna grab that, throw it over there. I don't know why I built up just to jump back down, but I did. That's fine. Oh, this is tragic. How bad is it? Did the leaves save it? Like, even a little bit? The leaves saved it a bit. I think if I put a couple more leafy tendrils. Can I? Nope, can't reach. That's fine. There we go. Throw this. If I put one there and one there, and then we grab... Can't reach still. How short is my character? 1.8 meters tall, for anyone who's curious. I think it's the canon heights. Does that need to be covered? That doesn't need to be covered. I ruined it. Hold on. I can't reach that? How close do I have to be for the carry-on mod? Okay. Step back, and... Is it... Free cam. We're gonna free cam this one. I I need to get on the top and fix this. That's what I need to do. Because it needs to somehow be fuller and still, like, sorta patchy. I don't know. Okay. It's a tree. Maybe I do have enough leaves. Maybe I do. Maybe I was wrong. I have enough shame. Oh. Oh, you know what would... well, I need to get this. I haven't been to a lush cave, but the, what is it called? It's in this version, I think. Yeah, Spore Blossom. Spore Blossom. That would look good in this enclosure. What next? You? I guess you're next. I'm sorry in advance. In advance, Mr. Tree, or... Yeah, I don't... If I just make sure that we have, like, a semblance of a stable start... Stable's not even the right word. The top's gotta be covered or else it just doesn't have a chance of looking good. After that, I can sorta mess around with it in a way that doesn't look overtly terrible. These trees are not getting built big enough, I think, for my thing of a bird should be able to fly through any point of the tree to even really have an effect here. Even if I wanted to do that better than I am, which I am sort of trying a little bit. Again, I'm leaving gaps in there. This looks a bit flat. No. Up one more. Up one more. Okay. Let's take a step back and be thoroughly disappointed in ourselves. But I can sort of see, like, over here feels too empty and flat, and I think that can sort of get fixed by doing a little bit of that, maybe. And I'm doing the tendrils down with the leaves, sort of to try and recreate the feeling of the mangroves, which these look nothing like. Because the mangrove trees actually look okay. I don't even know. That's the wrong button. And I took a screenshot. Okay. I have to live with that, I think. That's what this has got to be. How long are we here? Oh! Minecraft, why are you dropping frames? Or you're not dropping frames. I'm reading the wrong thing. Ha! Oh no. Okay. I don't want to be doing this at night. So we're gonna teleport back. We're closing in on an hour here. And I don't have too much time for editing, so I guess this is just gonna be a longer episode. And I teleported back too soon. I had time. Well... Oh, I don't have really a good source of infinite water here, actually. When we're heading back, I'm gonna get some water, and we can get some ferns, I guess, while we're here. We can grab the ferns. They're not necessary, but I think the idea is just, again, overly lush, all that jazz. Ooh, do we have... There's a flower that I really like in the Fossil and Archaeology mod. Assuming they haven't updated its texture. Dilhophia. They do still have it. It's a really nice purple, as you saw there for a second while we were on the page. Where's the cow? We do now have one of each type of animal, because we do now have a horse, technically. So, we got that going for us. My tree building, terrible. However, my wildlife sanctuary next to the ranger lodge is quite nice, quite successful. We got one of each. We could get a llama, but it's all been the wandering trader llamas so far, and I don't really like those guys. They should have been, in my opinion, they should have been a normal llama that just had a carpet equipped already. Could have been random carpets, even, so that you have each wandering trader can have different llamas. I think that would have been a lot more fun. I understand going for the consistency thing, but I don't know. It is a pointless nitpick, admittedly. There is no purpose to it whatsoever. We're going to collect water from the Pachycephalosaurus enclosure. Hello. You're both still alive? Good. Good. Alright. Yeah, I mean, they're bad. The trees are just bad. I'm trying to convince myself that they're alright. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I think it's just a bad foundation. Honestly, like, it's just, I'm starting with a bad tree. So the leaves, I can't just magically fix it, obviously. That would be crazy. Alright, that I'm fine with being exposed, but this cannot be, and this cannot be. And then the tops of all of these I should cover. That's good enough. Maybe I'm keeping it, like, all too close to the tree itself. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, maybe I need to be willing to, like, pull it a bit farther from the tree than it is, but I don't know. I really don't know where I am going wrong with this. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe this is better than I think it is, and I'm being overly critical of myself. That one's running right along the other tree, so those two are going to blend together a little bit. Okay. This one is... It's okay. It's about on par with the other two. Which isn't a compliment, but it's... I am so sorry. I am sorry. I don't... Okay, I mean, this tree's already, like, sort of mixed in there, so I might as well do this one next. it's not my proudest work. I'm gonna be really honest. This is... Okay, well, you know what? That's... It'll work. This'll work. This'll all be fine. All be fine. These two trees fully blending together. Nothing I can really do to prevent that. I need to be thinking about it less, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's not at all the problem. Maybe I should be thinking about it more. Am I gonna think too much about how much I should be thinking about the trees? Yeah, I am. Honestly, it's so hard to tell where this tree is that I think it looks good by default. It is the best looking tree because I don't actually know where it is. No, I mean... They don't look out of place from each other. I maybe should have gone for less trees that were bigger, but I want this to feel, again, that overgrown sort of thing. We might put a couple of bushes of just leaves. Alright, this is last tree, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know anymore. How many of these did I put in here? Too many! Way too many. I should have stopped after the first one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh yeah, no, I made this choice. Like, I looked at what I was building and I was like, hey, you know what I should do? I should add custom trees. I've never really done that before in survival, so this is the perfect time to try it out, obviously. I mean, I've done it in creative, but they don't look good there either, so... hold on, we're gonna remove that one, just throw it somewhere completely random and nonsensical, because that's sort of what I've been doing this whole time. Alright, well, it... sorta all looks okay-ish. I don't... It's good enough. I have a lot more leaves than I need, so maybe we go over to, like, near the windows and just make it all feel a little bit more overgrown. Maybe hide a little bit of my terrible trees behind just more leaves, but just elsewhere. There's a hole in that one, but that's okay. This is starting to feel nice and cramped, which is what I was going for, so I am actually happy with that. Yeah, I mean... that's not too shabby. We're gonna get some spots for some water going in here. We'll go there and... it's another swamp enclosure. We've done a couple of these. Not as many as desert, admittedly. Alright, that is... I think that's enough areas to have flowing water going. Not flowing, it won't be. But it'll... My sentiment makes sense, I swear. Yeah. It's a swamp. Water's sort of like a main feature, so... Swamp is a type of wetland. Named that way because they are wet. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think I can really explain much more without over-explaining it. We're gonna put one here for no reason. Other than I think it would look good, which is about the reason for everything in this build. And I've been wrong every time. That's why we have custom trees. That was a mistake. Again, I apologize for my hubris. I'll leave the torch in here, but I'm gonna move it to be on top of that tree stump. And all of these trees sort of connect. So the only other one that I actually need to plant ferns at is right here. Okay. Let's take a look at this from outside here. You know what? The effect that I was going for kinda works out. I'm not too mad. I'm still mad at myself. Because those trees are not great. Those trees are not great. I shoulda looked into it more. Shoulda looked more into how to make trees. We're gonna throw one of these down here. See? Beautiful. I think it'll add a nice pop of color to our swamp. And we can have a couple of them up here near the Ranger Lodge. Of course, we need one in our storage system. One of every single plant, essentially, just so that we have endless amounts of them. Except for jungle saplings, because their drop rate is atrocious. I have the egg. I have the egg. Yep, we're good to go. Then we're gonna get this Dilophosaurus in here. It's gonna hopefully like its enclosures and look past the trees. Did I say enclosures? I'm going crazy. I think I'm going crazy. I think I've gone crazy. I think the ship has sailed a while ago. Alright, let's get this in here then. Let's get the Dilophosaurus into our zoo. I don't have any meat for it. So I'm gonna kidnap an animal. Are you guys already changing color? You are. You look quite beautiful, actually. Reminds me of an ostrich a little bit. Which makes sense. Pillagers, really? Okay, I'm not dealing with those right now. We have a dinosaur to introduce to its very disappointing enclosure. Okay. Just throw a couple of these around just for some pops of color. I think that's probably more than enough, so I'm just gonna throw, yeah. Alright. Right here. Yeah, I mean, so we're gonna get the Dilophosaurus here. They did change the model, and I think the new model looks really good. New textures look really good. This is one of the dinosaurs that they have in the photo gallery for the mod on CurseForge. So I have seen it. And it is beautiful. And its enclosure nowhere near does it justice. I want purple to be the only pop of color in here. The only one. And over here we're going to throw just... because if we get some long grass, I think that helps out a little bit in that effect of... like, this feels very densely packed. Ooh, that's not terrible. I do think that that is a nice little addition. Okay, there we go. Almost 50%. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, I forgot to kidnap an animal. How quickly can I kidnap an animal? Leave the door open. It's not hatched yet, and if it does and I miss it, I'm going to be very disappointed in myself. Ah, yes, a cow. You'll do. I don't think it'll live bait feed. Why are there pillagers over here? In Laps's enclosure. I don't think it'll live bait feed. I think the youth dinosaurs never do. How close are you? 70%. I'm gonna just free cam over here, because what is happening? And is Lapis okay? Wait. Lapis was tamed. It would say in chat. Did Lapis escape? I am so concerned. Where is Lapis gone? I don't... Did they kill Lapis? I don't... Okay, we're gonna... Are you keeping the egg warm for me? Thank you. Okay. Let's... Hello! We have a little guy here. Yeah, here's a cow. I assume you're not going to attack it? You do look adorable. Are you gonna eat? There we go. Let's feed you ourselves. Come on. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, well, we got a little Dilophosaurus now. I would do the outro, but I'm actually really concerned about Lapis. Lapis is okay. I see Lapis. I think maybe Lapis was just unloaded. Because, the free cam only can only look as far as I have loaded, as the player. I don't have the helmet anymore, so this is actually safe. Oh, that was so stressful for a second there when I thought that Lapis had died. That was... Oh, dear. You're doing okay? You're doing okay. You're still little. Yeah. 7. I don't know how 7's gonna fit in here, but you do you. Alright. We are gonna go, and we're gonna do the outro with our Dilophosaurus in the new enclosure. Where are you? I need to find you, that's the problem. Wait. Minimap, help me! Okay. Perfect. Nope, not free cam. Oh, okay, I might jump up there with you. Hold on a second. I'm doing this. Where are you? There you are. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have an amazing day, and goodbye. Oh, he's jumping.